When Sharon Duncan emailed Health Corner, we just knew that we had to tell her husband's story. Les has cavernous angioma. It's a brain condition that causes the brain to bleed, and Les has fought back, and today he shares his amazing story.
I think I'm going to play some golf today.
Les Duncan does just about everything with purpose these days, because even the small tasks were hard-won.
I've had 4 brain hemorrhages, 4 brain bleeds, and 2 brain surgeries, and each time I had a hemorrhage and then the consequence of trauma of a surgery as well, I was severely handicapped.
Duncan has literally crawled his way back from catastrophic illness over and over again.
I have a genetic condition called cavernous angioma, and it's a condition that causes the blood vessels in my brain and spine to become tangled, knotted, and sometimes these bleed and cause stroke or seizure or both.
Generally, we think of blood vessels as tube-shaped, but in a cavernous malformation, the blood vessel doesn't form right and forms caverns instead of a tube shape.
Dr. Kelly Fleming says that most people with this condition never know they have it.
Some people have no symptoms and will never have symptoms.
Genetic bad luck means Les Duncan has the kind of cavernous formations that bleed.
Right here is a very classic cavernous malformation.
And cause major neurological damage.
I had to learn how to eat again. I had to learn how to drink again. I had to learn how to walk again.
Each time, Les Duncan recovered with a lot of sweat, pain, and a singular purpose.
I never allowed myself to believe that I wouldn't get better.
It took him more than a year to get back to this point after his 4th brain bleed. He's learned how to survive catastrophic illness with the help of his wife and cheerleader, Sharon. Now he's sharing the lessons he learned during recovery in his book, Brainstorms.
Listen to your body. It's very important. Your body is going to tell you when you're really sick. You have to have patience. It takes time for your body to heal.
Duncan also learned you have to make recovery a full-time job, find the very best doctors, and celebrate every baby step of progress.
The more we learn about how these form, the more possibilities of developing medications might exist. But right now, we just don't have any medications that would prevent bleeding.
No cure means Les could find himself fighting the brainstorm again.
I don't get anxious about this. It's counterproductive. And I'm doing everything possible to keep it from happening again. And so I just continue to live my life.
A life full of family, activity, and the knowledge that whatever happens, he can get back to what he calls the new normal.
The new normal means that I'm not the way I used to be, but I am what I am. And, I've recovered about, I would say, at least 95, maybe even 98%. All the important things are back.
For Health Corner, I'm Elisa Adams.